Hi everybody, how are you? This is Lindsay Hanratty here, and I've been saying for a long time I would definitely do more Facebook Lives, so here I am. I'm going to try and do at least one a week for the next while, so I'm hoping I hold myself to that and hold myself accountable, just like I do with my clients. For some of you who don't know me personally, I am a wellness business coach. I help wellness businesses, wellness entrepreneurs to build their businesses, to attract and retain clients and build the amazing and profitable business and have the life that they love. So when people work with me, they develop their perfect money making plan to attract and retain those clients and to build their businesses. And I suppose today one of the things I wanted to speak about, because it's something that I've done myself fairly recently, is to make the leap from being a full-time employee to being a full-time entrepreneur. So for a long time this year, I was part-time business coach and full-time employee elsewhere, and found it difficult to juggle sometimes. But I had to give myself a cut-off point. I had to say, I suppose you need to know when the time is right to do this. It's not for everybody, and it is always mixed with a bit of bravery, a bit of cack in the pants, because you're just like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to do this. And I think you need a lot of courage to do it as well. But at the same time, you will know when the time is right. I said to myself that when I had five properly paying clients a month, that I would leave my full time job. And it wasn't that my full-time job wasn't, useful or helpful, and I was working in a similar area. I was helping students to develop their job seeking and coaching skills through coaching. But at the same time, I knew myself it wasn't right for me to stay there long term, when in my heart of hearts I wanted to help people who were building their wellness businesses and to help them bring them to the next level. And this is what I want to do, and this is what I love to do. So I knew the time was right for me, but it might not always be the right time for you. And I think it's really good when you are starting on this road that you give yourself a deadline to say, when I have X, that will be the time to make that transition, because you can't burn the candle at both ends. And it was coming to the stage where I was doing that. I didn't want to be, but at the same time, I really, really wanted to build it to a level where I felt secure enough. Because it's easy to say to people, oh, follow your passions and follow your dreams, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, the reality is you still have to pay the bills, you still have to pay the mortgage, you have kids going through school, whatever your situation may be, it's not always realistic to do that. So the second thing, I suppose, as well, is to listen to your instinct. Really listen to, that inner voice, because if something's nagging at you and niggling at you and saying, it really is time for you to get out of the situation that you're in, because if it's making you unhappy, it's also probably going to make you feel ill, feel unwell. And if you want to move into full-time entrepreneurship, perhaps just give it a go. Say, right, okay, I'll give myself 3 months and I'll see how it pans out. It's not the end of the world if you have to go and get a part-time job, or supplement your income some other way through consulting, or something like that. For a while, you can always make it in a more of a baby step. Perhaps it mightn't be as dramatic as leaving a full-time job. You could go down to part-time work while you're developing and building your own business. That wouldn't have worked for me where I worked, but I already had set my own deadline, so it wasn't so bad. The time won't be right for everybody, but I think one of the things you need to remember is, what's the cost to you if you don't take the leap? What is the cost to your health, to your mental health, your physical health? If this is something that's been burning inside you for a long time, like it was for me. I mean, I've been trying to do this for a very long time, and it's finally come true for me. But at the same time, it's not for everybody. So do realize that there are things that you need to have in place before you move forward, and that's not a bad thing, because it means it gives you time to work through the motions and really see if what you're planning to do full time as an entrepreneur is for you. Always try it out first before taking that leap. I've written a blog. It will be up on my website, www.lindsayhanratty.com, by the end of today, about taking that leap, and there'll be some tips in that for you to read through. And if you have any comments, you can leave comments below for me. I'd love to hear from you, and perhaps you might want to come to one of my talks coming up soon. I'll send some more information closer to the time about those, and maybe we can meet on a face-to-face basis rather than a live chat. And best of luck, and I'll talk to you really soon. But take that leap. You won't regret it. It really is something that has made a big difference to me, and hopefully will do the same for yourself. Take care. Bye-bye.